This video is brought to you by Sun King Discs. Check out sunkingdiscs.com for a full selection of disc golf merchandise and get free shipping on all orders over 12 bucks. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my review of the DGA First Flight Banzai Overstable Fairway Driver. Big thank you to Sun King Discs for sponsoring this review. I appreciate their support very much. Go to sunkingdiscs.com to check out the website. Tons of great plastic on there. Everything ships for free over 12 bucks. So that's great. Also, a big thank you to DGA. Alongside sending me this stuff to review, they also sent me other stuff, like some of these stickers and a little DGA mini, as well as a completely brand new, fresh, beautiful flag stamp, light blue, pearly DGA Banzai that I have not thrown to give away. So stay tuned to the end of the video to find out how to win this guy. Let's get into the review of the Banzai. So, Banzai Fairway Driver, DGA First Flight, good looking disc. I dig the Proline plastic. It's got a nice feel for sure. This one's got a little bit more stiffness to it, but I dig it. It's grippy and it's got a nice feel for sure. Pretty flat across the top, no huge dome to be seen there. This one's around 170, 172 grams or so. You can see it's got a pretty manageable rim. I would put it around maybe a speed 10 or so. I'm not exactly sure what the flight numbers would be considered by DGA. I'm sure you could look that stuff up if you're interested, but yeah, it's got a pretty pronounced kind of swoop down to this inner rim here, almost feeling like it forms a bead there on the inside, but not quite. Take one more just steady look at it, give you an idea. Good feel in the hand, no problems there. Easy to throw, easy to release. Let's put it up next to the Big Z Vulture. These are actually quite similar in terms of flight, I would say. I think the Banzai is a little bit faster. It's really hard to say in terms of speed, but I would say the Banzai has a little bit more fade. A little stronger fade, maybe a touch less stand up and ride. Not that the Vulture really stands up and turns, but it holds up on the flat line a little bit longer before it starts to fade. The Banzai starts to fade just that little bit earlier. So yeah, good feel in the hand for sure. I dig the Proline plastic. Let's talk about the flight of this thing. It's a nice, workable, overstable flyer. You can throw it really hard and not worry about it flipping over at all, but it's not so overstable that you can't get a flight out of it. Again, reminds me a lot of the Vulture in terms of flight, but I would say the Banzai is a little bit more overstable, a little bit less stand up to it, and definitely a touch more fade when it slows down as well. Great forehand driver, gentle headwinds, up to probably a medium headwind it would handle quite well, I would say. When you start getting into the really stiff headwinds, you want something really beefy or maybe faster than this disc. But it's a great overstable flyer for the average player that is not so overstable that you can't get it to fly. Still good glide. I think Discraft and DGA did a really good job with both of these molds, the Vulture and the Banzai, being really solid, overstable flyers that are trustworthy and consistent, but not so overstable that they just drop off the line immediately. The Banzai, you can kind of flex it over to the right, have it pan all the way back out, holds a hyzer super well, throw it flat and hard with good power, you're going to get a very straight flight with a consistent fade at the end of the flight. Could be a good option for newer players or players that don't have a ton of arm speed because it's not so overstable that it's completely unthrowable for you. But I think it's ultimately better suited for a little bit more advanced players to pro players looking for something they can really lay into and get a straight flight up to speed with a consistent fade when it slows down. For me and my arm speed, I'm seeing quite a bit of fade out of this thing, but I can still get it to fly straight for a while before it finishes, and also I can get it to start flexing to the right and come back. So definitely a solid flyer. If you would like to win this beautiful sky blue flag stamp First Flight DGA Banzai, along with the mini and a couple stickers as well, all you have to do is go into the description on this video and check out, there'll be a Google form down there. Fill that out with your name and a valid email address, and you'll be entered to win. Please like this video as well. Make sure you're subscribed, and definitely check out Sun King and DGA. DGA sent this thing along with the other discs for me to review, specifically to give away to you guys, so I appreciate that. Thanks for watching. I'll check you all very soon. Cheers.